Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your Jackrabbits are back here at 12:20 first pitch. And we'll be visitors here for the first inning here against the Roughriders Black. And that first pitch is 65, but in the dirt. So we got Mason leading off here. And he's going to pop that first strike away. And from the windup, number 19 is going to pitch his third pitch of the at-bat. It's a curve and in the dirt. Sorry, I'm sending my links around to make sure people know the game's on. And there's a little shot. Well, there's the shortstop. He picks up bare hands, it throws to first. And they'll get Mason by a half a step. Good play by the shortstop and good run by Mason. That was good baseball right there. 1 up, 1 down for the Jackrabbits. Yeah, it's very cool. The other option is just go back and watch it for free on YouTube. And 63-mile-an-hour pitch to Adrian on the inside for ball 1. Sorry, folks, I'm having some apple here. You hear a little chewing in the background. Roughriders Black appear to have walk-up music and a little DJing, so we may have to mute just to make sure we don't run afoul of the YouTube censors and copyright folks. But for now, we are full speed ahead on a 3-0 count to Adrian. Teddy in the on-deck circle. I have a feeling we're going to have the exact same lineup as we saw at the 12 o'clock game. And 4 pitches, none of them in the zone. We'll send Adrian down to first, running super hard. Well, there seems to be a new thing that this new group of young boys bring into, I shouldn't say young, they're 13, 14, bring into the team this year, but a lot of running hard down first base. So Teddy steps in, got the Cat X, got for his birthday last year. That is the bat that had all the hits in it for him this last season. And hopefully has a few more left this season. Adrian was back just fine. Good pickup move by 19, but Adrian with just a 2-step lead was back easily. Oh, now he's been picked off. Oh, but he could get there because the throw over was not on time. And Adrian out safely. It's out 2 seconds safely. And now Teddy with a runner in scoring position can pick up an RBI here. Coach Hunter doing some on-field coaching and development here. And Teddy with a beautiful shot through the right side. And that'll get him to first. And the runner will stay at third. So Teddy hitting them where they ain't. Kind of his specialty. That'll give him first and third. That'll give first and third for Gianni. Teddy's mom has moved down the third base line, so may have heard her, but maybe not because she's far enough away. So Teddy with a single puts 2 guys on, 1 down, and Gianni with the full swing away. I'm sure given the full swing away. The question is whether Teddy is going to go here on the first pitch. Teddy with a ginormous lead over at first. Let's see if he draws a throw. He does not. Teddy goes on first movement. There's a pump fake down to second, but really he gets down to second on defensive indifference. So Gianni now with 2 runners in scoring position against the Roughriders Black here. Sees a second pitch of the at-bat. That one's 63, but low. And with the 2-0 count, Gianni can look fastball middle. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got a 60-mile-an-hour middle, and he fouls it off. And the next pitch. That's a nice strike, 63. The knee is in the outside corner. Not much Gianni could do with that one. With one down, a pitch, any ball that gets past the pitcher should score at least one run here in the top of the first. So that's got to be Gianni's effort. Obviously, a ball in the outfield scores 2. Hey, swing and a miss at strike 3. Gianni looked a little uncertain about that one, so he's going to return to the dugout, and that'll be the second out of the inning. 19 now, toe on the rubber. And Aaron stepping in. Aaron's got to reach base safely, really, to get a run in. Swing and a miss, another 63 tailing pitch. Can't tell if 19 just has a natural tail to his fastball or if that's supposed to be a breaking pitch of some sort. Regardless, it kind of starts in and goes away from the right-handed batter. Did it again, 63, exact same. That was like a carbon copy. For those of you old enough to remember carbon copies, I believe the new kids would say copy and paste of the previous pitch. Control V. Control C, Control V of that previous pitch. See if he does it again. He tries. Aaron on that one. Also, that pitch was a little bit more inside. So 2 runners in scoring position with an 0-2 count, 2 down. Pressure's on Aaron to put the ball in play here. And that ball gets away, but comes right back to the catcher. We have a solid brick wall backstop. So heads up play by Adrian not to make the third out at home when there was no chance he was going to be safe. So smart base running there. Teddy scampering off second. Oh, Aaron lays off a 65 in his eyes. Good job. Aaron of old would have swung at that, so that's some real plate discipline from Aaron. Aaron hits that one foul back into the trees. No harm, no foul on that one. And we'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 2 runners on. Got quite the deuces wild here. Aaron's going to take that one high. And Jabril's in the on-deck circle. With a 3-2 count and 2 down now. This is the key pitch for Aaron, who's done a good job battling back. And he just corks that one into center, and we'll have 1 run down, and the throw home is over the head. Teddy's in safely. Aaron will be out to second. Woo! That ball traveled and traveled and traveled. So great stroke by Aaron to get the single advance on the throw with a 2-run RBI. So that is an excellent way for the Jackrabbits to start this game. They were blanked, I think, through 3 or through 4 at the first game of the day. So to get a few runs on the board is going to give their pitchers a little leeway and just really a shot in the arm offensively. Jabril steps in with Aaron out at second, as you can see there over the shoulder of the pitcher. Jabril way back in the box. I don't even know if he can reach that. He's in the latter half of the box here. And those tailing fastballs, he's never going to be able to reach. There's a curveball that hangs in his eyes down the third base line and is going to bounce out of play. No one's reacting like it got caught, so we're going to call that out of play. I can't see it from where I'm at. And the camera, okay, and the camera can't get that angle either. So now 2 strikes to Jabril. He's going to have to do what Aaron did, which is to battle back. And there's a shot, little comebacker over to second baseman, who's going to get him out at first by a step. So Jackrabbits get 2. Not a bad way to start this game, as they're the visitors against the Roughriders Black. And I think we are going to pick up some audio, so I'm going to go mute between innings while the audio is happening. But I'll get back here. I promise to give you the defensive alignment, and we'll let you know who's doing what. I can see for sure that Mason will be catching for sure. He's got the tools on. So let's see what we get here. Actually, the music's not so loud, so it won't be loud. Reminder: we're playing 14U fall ball here, and this is half of the team returning from the spring, half of the team brand new, which is exciting to see this happen. The boys are all developmental all the time, so we'll have positions that are made up, and coach doesn't care about the outcome as long as the boys play hard. It's really great, though. We're going to get a chance to see things like Jabrell pitching more, Mason pitching more. We had Connor pitch for it, right? Connor pitch for us? Braden pitched for us in the previous game. So some chance to see some new pitching. And other folks at different bases. So that will be what we're trying to do here in the fall ball, here at 14U fall ball. And we got an injury already? No, we just got a change in glove. Oh no, we got a change in shoes. I don't know if you can see that. No, it's not a sign, but just trust me here when I say that Jabrell is changing from his cleats to his tennis shoes here on the turf. So this is turf. There's not a speck of dirt to be found, and so he's just going to use his turf shoes rather than his cleats to pitch from the mound. You got Mason, this is battery mate behind the plate. We've got Gianni out at first. We've got Aaron at second. We've got Adrian at short, and then Connor at third. Thank you. In left, Braden. In center, we've got Teddy, and in right, we've got Brian. No, how come you're not working? Oh, that's because it's output, Kruger. Output to input, darn it. Hopefully I saved it. Yes, now I'm juicing it. Whew. Oh man, that battery's just sucking up my other battery. I hope I have enough juice to go the whole game. Let's see. All right. Ball's in, coming down. Ooh, those of you following professional baseball, Cal Raleigh hits his 54th home run of the season. I think he still leads by quite a ways. And actually, ESPN's push notification is telling me that he is 2 off the franchise record set by Ken Griffey Jr. So anytime you're in the same conversation as Ken Griffey Jr., you know you're among greatness. So Cal Raleigh got about 15 games left in this baseball season, I believe, for most teams. So has a chance. He should see the plate about 60 more times. Speaking of seeing the plate, we've got Jabrell now seeing the plate as he's going to throw to his battery mate Mason. And it looks like number 10 is in the box. And there's a nice shot down the right field line, but foul. Sorry, I can't really get the right field line and the third and first base very well on a shot, but that's a foul ball. First pitch looked like it was Jabrell started with a curve. So Jabrell really spent a lot of time working on improving his pitching. And as such, he pitched 2 innings of no-hit ball last weekend. Did give up 2 walks, but had 6 strikeouts. So nothing but glory and fame last weekend. Let's see if he can do the same here. And that's a 57-mile-an-hour pitch outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And we have Mason behind the plate. This is Mason, different Mason than we had behind the plate for the first one. So I was calling the other one Mason the catcher, but now this Mason's the catcher, but he was Mason the pitcher previously. Anyway, just another Mason behind the plate. Jabrell really bearing down, throwing, that was 59. Kind of almost 3/4 slot on that one. He's got 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter, number 10, who's swinging, looked like the Soldier Max. Again, I don't know this brand Soldier. I'm going to have to go do a little research on it, but quite the paint job. I kind of love it. And that was an attempted curve that didn't curve, so ball 2. Mason's dad helpfully reminding him that his shoe's untied. Mason reacting like every 13-year-old boy does, completely not hearing that. Selective deafness. Next pitch. Hits number 10 into buttocks. No harm, no foul on that one. 54 miles an hour. He's going to take first base. We'll give him a little privacy while maybe he rubs the wound there. And in steps number 15. So infield's got to talk. Adrian's got to know that he's in charge of the throwdown in the event of a steal. Aaron's got to be covering the hole. Neither middle infielder looks like they know what they're doing. And there's a shot, right through the hole where Adrian used to be. Teddy bobbles it in the outfield, and he throws it back in. Runner goes from first to third. And the sun has come out in all its glory here. It's a good stroke there by the number 15 to hit it where they ain't and give his team first and third with nobody down. Jabrell's going to pitch number 19 here. We'll have to figure out what to do with the runner at first. He's going to go. Ball's in the dirt. Mason eats it. Looks the runner back at third. And then they go second and third with nobody out. Ooh, nice curve, bends 19 back, but doesn't catch enough of the plate at 56 miles an hour. And there's a curveball, hit up on the right side. Gianni's going to grab it for an out. I don't have that shot. I don't have that shot, but trust me, Gianni caught that in foul territory, just a few feet foul for the first out of the inning. The 19 hit that off his hands, popped it straight up. 34 going to step in, power select in his mitts, and he faces the same situation. 2 runners on in scoring position, but 1 down now. Foot in the upper or back right corner of the box, and he's going to hit that ball right up to Adrian, who swoops it up. He's going to throw to first. And what a beautiful 6-3 put out from Adrian. He looked like a natural out there. Runner does score. So Roughriders put plate 1, and the runner does move to third on that. So heads up base running by the runner at, from second to third. But 2 down where the Jackrabbits want to be. Just have to eliminate the 2-out rally here. Number 8 steps in with the icon, but kind of a lime green. Not even a lime green. What color green is that? Seafoam green? His bat? Gonna go with the seafoam green. One of my wedding colors. I haven't forgot it in 25 years. And first pitch was high. Next pitch, low. Mason tries a little backhand flip there. And it's gonna get a little instruction from coach. We can't be doing that. He needs to be dropping down and just hitting his chest on it. So, but 2 balls now to number 8. Jabrell's going to have to give him something to hit here. All right, Connor being told to be ready, which means that we could have a throw down here, maybe a back pick attempt if the runner at third gets a little too greedy. Oh wow, my camera has totally moved at third. And that's ball 4. Not really close enough. What's wrong with my third base camera? Whoa, my goodness. Sorry everybody, I'm going to fix my third base camera while I have a chance here. There's a little bit better. All right, number 66 steps in for the Roughriders. And they have runners at first and third. Jabril steps off, makes a motion over to first just to see if they can get the runner leaning. He dives back, no problem. Jabril set. And the first pitch is a ball high. Jabril looking for the sign. He's got it now. He's going to come set. Wait 1,000 pitch. And there's a pop-up. Aaron calls it. Nice and loud for the third out of the inning. So good job by the middle infield to make some plays. And Jackrabbits give up one. They will go to the top of the second here, and we will see, I believe, Brian, Braden, and Mason as we go to the top of the second here. Jackrabbits, 2:20 was our official start time. We go an hour 45, so that means this game will not start another inning after 4:05 p.m. local time. For those of you trying to plan your afternoon, that means that you probably can plan on dinner out if you're going to be here in the Mountain or Pacific time zone. If you're in the Central or Eastern, you may want to think about getting your food delivered, as you'll be stuck to the YouTubes to watch this riveting 14U fall baseball where the positions are arbitrary and the score doesn't matter. Oh, we got some music. I'm tired of hearing my voice, so I'm going to go mute. I'll be back when we get our first batter.
Put some hits together. I know what happened. Where's your Lululemon thing?
Yeah, you'll be up there. All right, in steps Brian. Faced the first pitch here. And he had happy feet all over the place and was not able to get himself set before that 63-mile-an-hour fastball from number 19. I don't know what he was looking for there, but he's got to get himself set so he can really drive from the hips. Ooh, a little quick pitch. And he's going to take ball outside, so Brian's got to be ready. Know that 19's working quickly here. I'll eat between innings. All right. There's a nice curveball, 57, drops in. Way to execute for number 19. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Brian swings and misses a 61-mile-an-hour pitch for the first out of the inning. Next will be Braden. And Mason should be getting in the on-deck circle. That means Connor should put his helmet on because he's in the hole. So this team here made up of about half returners, 8th graders and such, and then half new. So the team trying to find a rhythm and a new culture, a new identity. Not a new culture, coach has a pretty good culture, but a new identity. And it's going to be on the new kids to help create that. They'll play the fall ball here, and then after Thanksgiving, the boys will go inside the cages and have cage work 2 or 3 times a week till they get back outside in March. Nice 58-mile-an-hour curveball there, but didn't make it all the way to the plate. And as such, Braden has ball 1. Wow, 19 works fast. That's ball 2. Doesn't even take a breath out there. He just gets the sign and goes. Ooh, Braden's a little behind that 64-mile-an-hour fastball. So now we got a 2-2 count. As I mentioned, in the other game, he is a quarterback at his high school or his middle school team. Oh, sorry, 3-2. I missed the count. So Braden will now get first free on that ball 4. In steps Mason with the Thunderbolts on his helmet. I'm just now noticing that. Little lead for Braden, not. There's a ball right down the middle for ball 1. Ooh, that one was right there again. So same pitch, different result. Strike 1. Mason's got to be swinging here. And then Connor in the on-deck circle. The ball's in the dirt. Good scoop by 34 over there at first. And Braden back safely. After Connor, we'll have Dalton in the on-deck circle. Ooh, 62-mile-an-hour something or other. They look like pure cheese, number 6. Unfortunately, Mason not able to catch up with that one. The 1-ball, 2-strike count now. And pops the glove, but is low for ball 2. And a really late decision to swing by Mason, who goes down on one knee, and he's going to go down on strikes as well. So Mason's going to just wipe that, get rid of it, can't think about it anymore, and Connor will step in with a runner on first. Gosh, I hope you didn't have that whole at-bat on first base camera. I apologize. First ball swung at and missed for strike 1. And swing and a miss. The ball goes right through the legs of the catcher. It comes back funny off the concrete. And we'll have a runner out at second with 2 down. So 2 strikes now to Connor. 19 fixing his belt. Connor stepping in. He's got that beautiful soldier on his shoulder. Oh, swing and a miss. Had a pitch right at the letters for strike 3. So Jackrabbits put a runner on, but leave him out at second. And after that, we go to the bottom of the second. It is 2-1, your Liebres. Is it getting warm enough I should take the sweatshirt off now? I think so. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the second. Big shouts of let's go from the Roughriders dugout. For number 49 as he steps in against Jabrell. Jabrell's throwing to Mason behind the plate. We've got Aaron out at first, Brian at second. Pretty sure that's still Adrian at short and Gianni at third. And that first pitch, 55, it hits the front of the plate. Goes all the way to the backstop. In the outfield, I believe we've got Tyler in right. And then I'm pretty sure that's Braden in center. I'm starting to learn everybody's body shape. I don't know who's in left, though. Does anybody know who's in left? Ooh, there's a curve that doesn't curve again.
I think that's Mason.
Oh, that's Mason. You know what? See, this is not fair because he was the catcher before, so I didn't have to learn his body shape. Yeah, so we got Mason in left. And we got a 2-0 count now. Jabrell's got to bring something over the plate. He does. Ooh, 49 looked like he wanted to hit that ball 380 feet. Fortunately, he swings over the top of it, and we get first strike of the at-bat. Swinging a tank. Ooh. Jabrell's breaking ball not breaking at all today. That one, thankfully, batter got down out of the way, otherwise it plunked him on the head. And a 3-1 count. Jabrell's going to have to bring in the fastball here. He does. 49 fouls that off to the right side. The sun coming out and the temperature rising. And that will be ball 4, high and non-competitive. And that'll put the first batter on. Number 17 will step in. Oh, it is the Soldier manufacturer. The tank apparently is the model number or model name. So Mason ready to throw down and get somebody if he decides to run. More importantly, though, he's got to keep the ball in front of him. There's a nice swing and an excellent pitch from Jabrell. That's the kind of pitch I think he's hoping his breaking ball will be today. And we have a 1-1 count. And throw down to first. Aaron's able to knock it down, but now make the tag. And then the runner's back safely. Again, for those of you that are new to this, I'm Mike. I'm Teddy's dad, and I've been doing the broadcasting for 4 years. In the spring, Teddy will be playing for his high school freshman team, assuming he makes the tryouts. And we'll need another Jackrabbits mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa to hopefully run the cameras and maybe even do a little play-by-play. If you're not comfortable doing play-by-play, at least do the cameras. We have quite the setup. It beats Game Changer by a mile. So if you're interested or even slightly able to think about possibly could it be a thing that you might do, let's talk. And there should be, not strike 3. That'll be ball 3, excuse me, out of the zone. So full count now. Second time that Jabrell has taken a batter to full count this inning. And the payoff pitch on its way. There it is. That is the strikeout. And we get the ninja strike 3 call from the umpire for the first out of the inning. Runner still ensconced over there at first base. 38 will step in to face Jabrell. While his first inning today, he did give up a run, a couple of hits. When he pitched last weekend, he had 3 strikeouts and a walk in each game, or each inning. Oh, we need the catch there. The catch there. They get him, but catch doesn't happen, and he's safe. So good throw from Mason. Good backup there by Adrian. And now, with 1 ball count, Brian will hold the runner on at second. Jabrell gives him a look. So another breaking ball. Really, breaking ball, not as reliable, I don't think, as it was for Jabrell last week. I think Jabrell relying a lot on movement here because his fastball was only around 58, 59, 60. That one came in at 59. So it's not enough to blow past anybody like Gianni, for example. So he needs the movement on his pitches. And with a 3-ball, no strike count, we'll see if the Roughriders are taken all the way or if they're allowed to swing. But regardless, Gianni's got to give him something to swing at, so something groove it right down the middle here. And that's ball 4. And the runner will move on the pass ball, a wild pitch. So now we've got runners on the corners. And Mason, as the catcher being reminded, needs to block everything. We're not trying to backhand and make fancy throws. Stop the ball, keeps people from moving. So runners on the corners now with only one down. Jabrell in a bit of a pickle. He's going to need to bring himself to throw some strikes here and really challenge the Roughriders to put the ball in play. We have a fake over to first, no throw. Just Jabrell letting the guy at first know he's there. They might have been able to get him, but I don't think Mason had any intent to throw whatsoever there and give up the tying run on an errant throw or even a good throw that wasn't able to get returned to him pretty quickly. So the umpire doing high steps out there. A little distracting for your play caller, but hopefully fine for Jabrell. And there's a nice 52-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Looks like a slider. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 runners in scoring position. And there's a nice comebacker. Jabrell didn't look to the runner at third, who will score. And they get the out, though. So he could have maybe looked him back there and still had time to get him at first. So what was that number? I missed the batter, but he did his job. He got the run in. Now it's a tie ball game. The go-ahead run, 90 feet away, absolutely vital for Mason to stop every pitch here. We can't let a ball get past him. And more importantly, for Jabrell to make those pitches like he did there for strike 1. 37. Some locks flowing out the back of his helmet there, obscuring his last name. Swinging the soldier tank, very popular with that Roughriders squad. And a throw down to third. Gianni gets his body in the way. Good job by Mason to be there for backup in case the ball gets away. And we get a timeout called because I think the runner may have taken, the ball off his knee, looks like, or maybe calf.
Got it.
Bottom.
His duties.
I gotcha. Yeah, plenty of padding there.
Yeah, I got it right on the book.
It'll leave a mark, that's for sure.
Nice little ball.
And there's a little pop-up right to Brian, who's going to make the third out of the inning with his glove. And the Jackrabbits will go to the top of the third. The Roughriders did score the tying run, so we've got a brand new ball game here as we go to the third inning, and I believe we'll have the top of the order up. So we'll be back after the music stops playing.
Dalton Tyler Mason. months. Yeah.
And Dalton will step in with Tyler on the on-deck circle. As we go to the top of the third here. First pitch is low and away for ball one. Next pitch, wow. Ground ball, right to their baseman. He's going to throw it first. And wow, they're going to get Dalton by like 4 steps there. That was boom, boom, boom. All right, Tyler will step in with 1 out. So Tyler with the Cat X, ready to swing here. And he does, straight back. Oh, I don't have it. I could have got it. That ball's going to go up on top of the permanent restroom facilities here, which, by the way, we applaud because they're nice and clean. And the next pitch to Tyler. It's going to be in the dirt and back to the backstop. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the young man. Ooh, pops the glove at 59, but low and inside for ball 2. And Mason will be in the on-deck circle. Ooh, swing at a pitch way in his eyes, and he knows it. Tyler was shaking his head before the swing was even done. Uncle David down there in Shirlow, Arizona. If you're tuned into game 2, you got your nephew in the on-deck circle. And we could use a triple out of him like last time when we dedicated the at-bat to you. So let's see if we can get there. We need Tyler on, though, with a full count here. He just has to be smart. 19, again, quick to the plate. He's going to throw strike 3. The ninja strikeout call, and Tyler goes down for the 2nd out of the inning. Don't you think? Like, it's not as good as the banana. Do you guys know the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah.
The guy at first base literally has like a ninja face mask, and he does a backflip and calls guys out.
Reminds me of the flexi guy that does the calisthenics and stuff.
And ball 1, low and away to Mason. If Mason's up, you know that means that Adrian is the on-deck circle. And Teddy's in the hole. But don't worry, he has his helmet on because he never takes it off, really. All that hair, he's got to put it in a bucket somewhere. And Mason swings the pitch roughly 28 feet above his head. That, even with no piñatas. That was more of a piñata swing, I agree. If you had put a sequoia in his hand, he still couldn't have made contact with that. And the next pitch is fouled back and then right back onto the field because it managed to hit, I don't know what that hit, something up there in the netting. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Really up to Mason to make sure we don't go down 1, 2, 3 in this inning. 19, wheeling and dealing, quick to the plate, in and around the zone. And Mason foul tips it. Great squeeze by 28, maybe 38 there behind the plate. And the Jackrabbits do go because he caught it. And that Jackrabbits go 1, 2, 3 in an uninspired top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third, see who's on the bump for the Jackrabbits here against the Roughriders. All right, the first pitch is a swing and a miss, a 57-mile-an-hour pitch from Jabril. The next pitch is 47 and a breaking ball that doesn't break. So again, that breaking ball, very inconsistent for Jabril. I won't say it's leaving him completely because he's certainly thrown a few that have been beautiful strikes, but he is not hitting it with any consistency today. And there's a pop-up. And, oh. So that's Connor down on first. He's got to talk to Mason. The two of them had to chat on what could have been, I think, a playable pitch or a playable pop-out to right side in foul territory. I didn't go through the defensive alignment. I apologize. So Jabril on the mound, Mason behind the plate. We got Connor at first, Aaron at second, Adrian still at short, and Gianni still at third. The hat comes off Jabril. We're gonna have to get him some bobby pins for ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Teddy in center, Mason, the other Mason. We really got to come up with a better solution. Maybe I just go at their like last initial. So Mason A in left, and in right we still have Brian. Or not still, he played second before. Oh, number 25 stays in there, takes it on the elbow. Definitely heard the nick, but no damage done. So number 10 will step in, swinging the soldier tank like many of his teammates. Okay. Conversation about who up the middle is going to take it when the runner steals. Mason ready to throw somebody out. Jabril set now. First pitch, number 10, is that curveball that's not doing it today. Coach suggesting that we try to make sure we put it in the zone so that we can play some defense. Oh, there's a throw down. Now Brian's not there to back up. He's trying. He gets his body in the way. He then kicks the ball, and the runner will get to second. So this is a chance for the teachable moment for Mason behind the plate, because you just gave the pitch away, or the base away, excuse me, when you didn't have to. So it puts his pitcher in a harder spot. Got rid of the double play. Now he's got a runner in scoring position. So one throw from Mason there can really get into the head and cause trouble for his battery mate. Jabril's got to flush that and just throw strikes here. Unfortunately, he throws ball 3. So number 10 should be taking here. Let's see if Jabril can throw it. Field ump a little bored. Looked like he was doing some bowling out there, some pantomime of bowling. And that'll be ball 4 in the dirt. And on a base on balls, have number 15 come in. Looks like Coach Paul going to call time and have a conversation with his pitcher. Not sure who's available to throw here. But I'm not even sure Coach is going to take it away. I think Coach is just going to have a conversation and really teach Jabril, you know, what do we need to do here? Let's focus on what the key things are. With no outs, tie ball game, base on balls are killing us. Make him earn it. Make him throw the ball, or make him swing the bat. Throw the ball over the plate. At the same time, Coach Hunter giving Mason S some pointers on being behind the plate. So again, fall ball, all about development and teaching. And that's what we just saw there. 15 for the Roughriders will step in. Nobody out. Fresh count. Jabril comes set, looks over the back shoulder. Pretty uncommon. That ball is absolutely corked, and it's going to go all the way to the fence on this turf. Mason A has retrieved it. He hits his cutoff man, and that ball comes into Gianni. So a base clearing triple And 2 runs are plated for the Roughriders. So nice stroke and poke there by the batter for the Roughriders. Brell got a focus number 19 who's in the box now. That is the pitcher for them. So we got a pitcher on pitcher duel. There's a 51 mile an hour breaking ball. Starts off at the chin, crossed at the belt. Can't do that too often, but can do it every now and again. We'll take it. Next pitch is the same. And short to deep short. And they get him by a step. Good job by Adrian there. A little bit, I'd like to see him charge the ball a little bit more. But they get the out. So they do trade the run for the out, however. That's the 5th run of the game now for the Roughriders. But the bases are empty. 34 steps in with the power select. And the pitcher can be happy to know that he's helped his own cause. 34 takes that ball high. So Jabrell's tried to start off with that curveball again. Didn't do it for him. And that ball is sat on and stroked. Nice play by Mason A, though, to get that ball, keep the ball in front of him, get it in immediately. So how to handle Jabrell's curveball has gotten through the Roughriders dugout for sure. Wait on it, let it drop, and poke it. So 3 batters in a row putting the bat on the ball on the same pitch. And there's another shot through the hole. All the way to the fence. Teddy's got to track that down. He picks it up, bare hands it with no urgency whatsoever. He doesn't throw it. And Gianni is going to take that. We may have a play at third. Bang, bang. Couldn't see it myself. Apologies. Ump calls it safe, so that's all that matters. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach is going to come talk to Jabrell. Second meeting of the inning means that is all she wrote for Jabrell. And we'll have a brand new pitcher in number 5, Braden, will be on the hill. So 2nd appearance for the day. 1st appearance, obviously, in this game. And let's see if he could be as effective here as he was in his 1/3 of an inning in the first game of the day. So he'll warm up. I'll go on mute and find a little bit of shade because it's hot. And I'll be right back. Well, let's just make sure he doesn't get hurt then. All right, Braden on the bump. This is the middle school starting QB, apparently quite good for his team, but instead he's got to be the pitcher today, and he inherits a runner on third with only one out. So very much short arming it. Going to work on the offseason, I'm sure, about bringing the ball all the way back and then bringing his arm all the way over the top. So he has that QB-like motion. But he does deliver it in the zone and delivers it in the low 60s. So we'll take it. So at least make the Roughriders earn their way on. I say that, of course, and he's thrown 2 straight balls. So let's see if he can make me not a liar in this next one. Roughriders do earn their way on with a nice single. Teddy gets down on 2 knees and prays it doesn't get past him. And that'll bring in the run from third. So good stroke there. And number 49 will step in.
Come on, Brad.
Ooh, foul off the dirt or off the turf and goes all the way out of play over the fence. So 49 with the Bruce bolts that match his soldier tank. We got full-on Miami Vice vibe here from the wrists up. More importantly, can we get a double play? Love to see an Adrian to Aaron to Connor if we could. And that's 2 strikes now. So Braden coming in throwing 5 pitches, 3 strikes. That's what we need from him. There's clearly some talent here, some physical talent. Get his fundamentals set up. He's going to be a workhorse come spring 26. And the runner goes and off the dirt, and he'll be in time. Good jump, really. That one you can't put on Mason S. You got to put that one on getting a jump on the pitcher. So runner out at second gets rid of the double play. And now Braden just has to get the ball over the plate here. He does, and 49 fouls it way away. Ooh, nice snag by Mason S to keep that ball from going to the backstop. We go to a 2-2 count now with 1 down, runner out at second. Deep breath from Braden. And strike 3. There it is. Foul tip. Good squeeze from Mason. And we'll take the second out of the inning with the runner out there still at second. Foul ball comes back to our home plate ump. '17 steps in. Swing and a miss. 68. Woo! Who does he think he is? Gianni? That was beautiful. We'll take another one just like that if we can get it. Looks like we may also need to teach Braden a second pitch. Throw to third. He's in there safely. Good throw for Mason. Nice swipe tag from Gianni. Again, stolen on Braden. Mason shaking his hand, which I can only tell you means that ball came in hot. More importantly, no balls, 2 strikes and 2 outs. Let's just get the batter here. 66, but outside. 17 doesn't go for it. And Braden will have to throw it one more time. Swing and a miss. 66. Beautiful pitch from Braden. He is our door closer. You probably don't like to hear the door slammed at his house, but I like it when he comes in and gets everybody out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roughriders up 7-2 after putting a few more on the board this inning. Your Jackrabbits will put on the helmets and try to do some offensive damage themselves. We go to the top of the 4th. We will see, I believe it's going to be, who's it going to be? Adrian, Teddy, and Gianni, and hopefully many more. 7-2 them.
7-2.
I'm also not the official scorekeeper, but
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, you seem pretty official.
it's fall ball. It's not like a thing. So, all right. 19 back on the hill. Not throwing from the bump, though. Just going to get some arm exercises in. All right. Yeah. We had 68. We topped out at 68, 66, 65, 63. No, I know. We talked about that. But he needs a second pitch.
He does.
Yeah. But yeah, once you get him not throwing like a QB, but instead like a baseball player.
The funny thing is, we were teaching him in infield to follow your throw.
Oh yeah.
He's doing that as a pitcher too, which
Which is a little dangerous.
Yeah, which is a lot dangerous, especially as hard as he throws.
Yeah.
Too much work. They need to bring back the snappy pants.
Go live. Adrian will step in. Teddy in the on deck circle. Gianni will put his helmet on and be our in the hole. Adrian, lots of speed, lots of athleticism. We just need to get him on so we can claw back some runs. There's a shot right up the middle to the shortstop. Picks up, throws to first, and it's a beautiful throw, and Adrian's going to be out by a step and a half. One pitch, one out, and in steps Teddy. So another good stroke. I believe Adrian's put the ball in play 3 times today, and I don't believe he's been rewarded 1 time with a, I think the only time he's been on was a walk. Teddy in now. Man, 19 works so fast. And he floats a 61 mile an hour pitch way above Teddy's head for ball 1. So just doing the math, we've got about, say 30 minutes left in this ball game, which is likely to mean that the Jackrabbits will bat this inning and next. And unless they score a bunch of runs, that could be our day. So likely to have the top of this inning, bottom of this inning, and then top of the next. Now if the Jackrabbits can. Teddy with a shot up the middle. Another single for him. That's second in the game. And he will reach first. So Gianni, a lot of power, but it struck out last time. Hopefully he can turn the ball around and put the ball in play. Teddy with a giant lead over at first. And he's going to be back still plenty of time. Oops. Teddy with a nice big lead again. Let's see if he goes on first movement. He does. Teddy takes the one extra step he always takes. That ball's not in line and to the second base side, so Teddy in safely second with the stolen base. Really got to teach Teddy to just like go. He does like a little bunny step before he goes. Teddy with a nice big lead, ball drawing both infielders over. And that ball gets away and bounces around way in the back here. Where'd it go? That back kind of died in the corner. Catcher now throws that ball back to the pitcher, and Teddy will take third. So single stolen base and wild pitch gets him to third on 2 pitches. Then we're going to have a timeout from, oh, I see it now. We're going to have a timeout from the Roughriders coach. Number 19 there at 61 pitches, so a decent workload for fall ball. He's getting a chat. Undoubtedly, it's something like, hey guys, we got a 5-run lead. Don't worry about it. Let's get some outs. There's already one down. Deep breath, everybody, that kind of thing. Could be also stalling for time, although I think it's like a weird, there's like 30 minutes, so you're not really going to buy a bunch of time here. But maybe. Too many variables, I think, to be stalling for time here. So I think it's mostly just reminding his fielders not get too worried with a 5-run lead, just execute. Also, and at 61 pitches, give a chance for his pitcher to take a deep breath. Gianni does not swing and will take that ball high. I got 2 balls and 1 strike now, according to the blue. And Gianni way behind that one for 2. I think we got a 2-2 count now. And that ball is inside. And we'll go to full. So with a full count now, Johnny can sit fastball. He gets fastball. He hits that ball off to the right side. Teddy will have to tag. Teddy tags. And there's a play, but Teddy's in safely. So Gianni gets the RBI on the sacrifice fly. And the Roughriders get the out they were searching for. So kind of everybody happy with that at bat. And with fresh or empty bases, Aaron will step in. Roughriders will be able to take their original infield positions. And Aaron fouls the first one back for strike 1. Oh, nice shot up the middle. Shortstop does grab it. He's going to throw to first. And he's going to get Aaron by 1.5 steps. And with that, Jackrabbits are retired. We've got, well over 30 minutes, so look for us to have at least the bottom of the 4th and probably into the top of the 5th if we can get the Roughriders out. If they have an inning like they did last time, well, that might be all she wrote for the at-bats. Let's see if Braden comes back out on the mound. It looks like he is making his way towards the hill. Yep, he has flipped the ball from coach, and he is ready to do some warm-ups, but he does not have his battery mate, so we'll see who puts on the tools of ignorance and joins him behind the plate. And here we go, the bottom of the inning. We just heard from the ump. He declares there's only 15 minutes left in this game. So we'll see if the Jackrabbits can do what needs to happen here in this 7-3 ball game. And the first pitch is a little high. So you do have Braden on the mound, and you've got Mason S. behind the plate. Gianni over at first. Jabril at second for maybe the first time in his career. Adrian still at short, and Teddy at third. I like to see that in center. I think that's Connor.
Yes.
In right is Brian.
And Mason.
And we've got the other Mason in left. Thank you. So, bummer. I think if Mason S catches that, that's a strike, but instead it's a ball. So Braden behind here. And he's going to walk 38 on 4 straight pitches. Not the start of the inning we needed to turn this thing over and get a chance to bat again. Swing and a miss by number 60 on a 66-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside, third of the plate. Well located by Braden. Runner at first with a tiny lead. In the event that he does go, I've got to put the money on Mason to throw him out. But I can't imagine he's going to be told to go with a lead that's about a step off the bag. Now he's got a little bit more. And that ball is high at 66. So 2-1 according to the ump. And 3-1 according to the ump, because that one was inside, almost nipped 60 on the hip. That's a beautiful pitch, 65. Had some glove side run on that fastball. 60 looked like he was taken all the way. So now we got full. Big payoff pitch coming from Braden here. And a late decision by 60 will take the strikeout. Number 60 goes down on strikes. Braden happy with that first out of the inning. Then runner still standing over at first on the base on balls. In steps the lefty, number 31. That ball goes all the way to the backstop. And desperate to get somebody out, Mason makes not the wisest of throws down to first, as he was already heading back. No harm, no foul. Gianni squeezes the ball and gets the ball back to Braden on the bump. Throw over. First time we've seen Braden's move. I'm going to call right now a ground ball to Jabril at second, just because the baseball gods make sure that when you're new to a position or new to the field, you see a ball. So let's see what Braden can do here now with a 2-ball, no strike count to number 31. Runner goes inside, throw down to second. It's on line. Oh, they had him. The ball goes off the glove of our shortstop, Adrian. And the runner's in safely. So good job by Connor in center to back that up. And we'll see if there's a play at third. Now Jabril holding the runner on when he shouldn't be, because it's a left-hander. There we go. Now Adrian should be coming over. And that ball is high and away. So 4 straight balls to number 31. And that'll set us up with runners at first and second. So the double play back in order, not in the way we wanted it. And number 25 will step in for the Roughriders. Beautiful, 65 at the letters. Strike one. 25's got the red helmet, the red shoes, the red grip on a gray and red bat. Oh, we throw it to nobody. We do get the tag out at second. Oh, we don't get the tag at second. Oh. So the ball does end up in Jabrell's glove, not the way I thought. And that is an example of just not having a fresh pitcher up there. Pitcher's generally going to let that go. Jabrell would have slipped that up, and we could have had the double play. As such, instead, we now have bases loaded, and number 10 steps in. I have no idea what that pitch was, but it was a ball at 65 miles an hour. Middle. So that was the 30th pitch of Braden's afternoon here in this game, and he did pitch a third of an inning in the other game. We'll see how much more juice there is. That ball's fouled away. Almost hits the Kona ice truck. Thankfully, does not hit anybody, although it does take a glancing blow off a gentleman after a couple of hits. He's more surprised than hurt, so all is well. And there's a foul ball off to the right. Gianni's gonna not grab it. He was worried about the fence. No one was talking to him. So now 2 strikes and 1 ball, number 10, who's clearly looking for that fastball from Braden. So teachable moment for Gianni over that first. He should have been running the fence and then come back to the ball. And that'll be high at 66 miles an hour. If Gianni runs the fence and then comes back, not sure he makes that catch, but at least wouldn't have been so nervous about running into the fence. That ball's Witch hitting straight back to my fence. So 10 just taking whacks here at Braden. Wish Braden had a second pitch to throw here because 10's definitely dialed in on him. He has a changeup, I've been told, but he has not thrown it today, and I think it's probably because he's not necessarily feeling comfortable with the ability to control it. And there's a ground ball. And we get the out at, and we get a wild throw to third. They almost had him, The runner at third overran the base. There's a slap tag on him, but not in time. So the runner, Jabrell, does get the ball. As I said, the baseball gods would feed him. That's enough. He doesn't need to get the ball anymore. He does get the force at second. With Adrian, another run does score. That'll make it 8-3. And we've got runners on the corners. First pitch. Nobody's covering the base. Mason was ready to go gun him down. With 2 outs, you probably could have done that. But nobody was covering the base, so we're going to give up the stolen base. And number 15, who's 2 for 2 on the day, took strike 1 there because that allowed his teammate to run. He'll take ball 1 there. And Braden misses outside, I guess. Did he call it a strike?
No, I think that was
Braden with an audible, gosh, from the mound. He is frustrated. He can't find his location. But at nearly 40 pitches this go round, we may be seeing some fatigue on the arm because it's also coming in a little slower at 66 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. That one's 67. And 15 declares himself out. Okay, we'll take it. Ump just declared ball game very early, but I guess that's ball game. In 14U fall ball, where positions are arbitrary and scores don't matter, I guess we're done playing or something. Boys are lining up, and we'll do a little high fives and good games. Jackrabbits will be back next Sunday. Make sure you tune in, you've liked, subscribed, and hit that notification bell. That's the other thing that's important. Is you hit that little bell, it'll push notification to your phone that we're live. So we will talk to you next Sunday. On behalf of Jackrabbits Broadcasting, this is Mike Vamos Liebres. We will see you next Sunday.